guys, it's me, Mr.AppleGeek right here, and in today's video I will teach you guys how to improve your iOS 8 battery. First, let's give out some shoutouts to some people who like Mr. AppleGeek Tech Info on Facebook, which by the way guys, don't forget to like the page on Facebook and follow me on Twitter, which I'll leave annotations on the screen below right now. So for the shoutout people are Erica Nava, Monique Gutierrez, Luis Barrera, Rosie Rojas, Maria Rojas, Stephanie Lopez, Melanie Cedeno, Luis Daza, Yvette Ibarra, Barbara Carrillo, Leticia Martinez, Jesus Chavez, and Gabriel Becerra. Now that that's out of the way, let's continue on into our video. So first off, display. Display, it kills the battery life on every single device. So what you want to do is either just scroll up or go into settings, because sometimes Apple puts up default settings for your iOS device. So for example, I turned off mine, but technically if you're that person it would be on, which right now, as you can see, it just turned down my brightness. So let's just turn it off, so that way you control it. And what I recommend, many people do this, but you can't really see nothing. So what I recommend is like in between, so you get some light and some not. So going back into settings, and yeah, so the huge one is in privacy and location services on. So what this does, it enables some of the apps that you have installed in your iDevice to use it when you're using your phone. So let's say if I use Google, it'll use my location and send it throughout Apple diagnosed. But yeah, so what you want to do is not turn this off, but turn some of these off. So as you can see, I have some of them that says always, always, while, never, never, always. So yeah, you want to have like a blend in into that, into like what I have, into like never, while using, or always. You mostly want to have never, but that's up to you for your choice for location services. Now you want to go into system services, and all of these guys, all of these, you would have to like basically turn some of them on, some of them off. For example, find my iPhone. I know many of you are gonna be like, well, that helps me find the iPhone if it gets lost or stolen. Well, yeah, everything right here, it's all on you guys. Although some of these do take a lot of battery draining. Third tip I would recommend is, many of you use the internet, which requires Wi-Fi. So when you're not using it and you're out of home, out of town, and you have like no Wi-Fi, turn it off, and that reduces battery drain. And yeah, another one is Bluetooth. If you have nothing to connect to Bluetooth, which is on 4.0, so it doesn't drain a lot, but somewhat of it drains. So when you're not even using it, Bluetooth off. But in my case, as you can see, I use it for many things even though they're not connected. Command is swiping up, and when you get into notification center on AirDrop, if you're not even using it, so for example, I'm not using it, so I just turned it off for now. Another thing is when you're in airplane mode and you turn the Wi-Fi and Bluetooth off, people suggest that you choose airplane mode on, so it is a quit faster, and yeah, it saves some of your battery life. Another thing is going into your notifications and turning off all of these notifications, guys. I'm pretty sure some of you guys don't need this, like tips. Who needs tips when you know how to use an iPhone? So turn it off. But for the most part, as you can see, I just have two applications. Most of them, of these, I use. So like this one I don't use. Yeah, guys. So like, yeah, most of these I pretty much use in a daily basis. So yeah, now over here in the bottom where it says government alerts, if you want to save every single little bit of battery life that you want to have, I'd suggest you turn off both of these Amber Alerts and emergency alerts. But for the sake of this video, I'm gonna keep them on. Two major recommendations I would recommend to you guys as users of iOS and any iDevice you own is going into General and hand off suggested apps and turning off all these three toggles off. So this basically does is when you're using Wi-Fi or cellular data, it will update your apps by itself without asking permission for you. So some people like that, some people don't. But in this case, I like it, so I keep it on. And if you keep this on, it will drain battery since it's using the cellular data and the Wi-Fi. But if you turn them off, it will actually improve your battery a lot. Another one I would recommend is background app refresh. So what this basically does is every time, let's say you get a notification on Facebook, you would get it on your notification screen or on your lock screen. But if you turn off the toggle for Facebook, you wouldn't get that notification unless you actually open the app and you see that you got a notification. So like for some of these, I turn them off for podcast. Yeah, that's like the only one I turned it off. But yeah, let me turn this one off since I don't really use it. Yeah, this wrist keyboard thing app. The stocks, I don't really use that app a lot. And yeah, so one minor thing also is checking for a software update. So as you can see right now, I am in the latest iOS 8.0.0 update that Apple has released. You want to keep doing this because you never know when Apple might release a new iOS firmware. But either way, I will let you guys know when this happens. So just bear with me throughout all the videos that I will make. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys, on how to improve your battery life on iOS 8. If you guys have any other suggestions, leave them in the comments below. Yeah, guys, so like the video, comment, subscribe. There's tons more content on the way when I get my iPhone 6 Plus, guys. So stay tuned for that and have a great day, guys. Peace.